Hello, Jackie here at Foraging for Balance. Today we're going to do a relatively gentle chair sequence. So you're going to need a chair, a sturdy one that's not going anywhere. And I like to put mine on a yoga mat to ensure it doesn't slip. But it depends on your chair legs and what surface you're working on. All right, so get your chair set up. I want you to find a seat right on the edge of the chair. So I'm only taking up maybe 4 to 6 inches. You want your back off of the backrest of the chair, right? Because we want to make our muscles work and not rely on the backrest. All right? So sitting up nice and tall, feet flat on the floor. I invite you to close your eyes for a moment. Just notice how you feel head to toe. Notice any areas of stiffness or soreness that we need to be careful of today. And feel free to set an intention for yourself for today, whether it has to do with your yoga practice, maybe being present, or something larger in your day. And then notice your breathing, a gentle in and out. Great job. Let's open up the eyes and we'll get started with some movement here. I want you to start by tipping your right ear over to your right shoulder. You can even rest your right hand on top or reach the opposite fingertips away to intensify that stretch. And let's release. Tip up and over to the other side. So left ear to left shoulder. Again, taking any modifications you would like here. And then release, coming back to center. Now I want you to look over your right shoulder, kind of like you're checking your blind spot while driving. Let's release, and we'll turn and look the other way. And release. From here, take your arms out to the sides. We're going to inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, release. So really pairing that movement with your breath. Next time hands come up overhead, let's interlace fingers. Oh, and you can choose to flip them out if you like. I like to do that and get a little wrist stretch. Up to you. Reach tall, tall, tall. I want you all to grow an inch right here. And then exhale, tip to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Just keep moving side to side with your breath. Last round here. Great job. Back to center. And we're going to add twists. Inhale tall. Exhale, twist right, bringing your arms down. Inhale up and center. Exhale, twist left, bringing your arms down. So this is just a gentle twist. So we're not going to grab the back of the chair since we're flowing side to side. We'll do a deeper twist near the end of our session today. Okay, final round. Back to center and let's relax the arms down, bringing hands to knees. Here we're going to work on our cats and cows. So if you've done yoga before, you've done it on the floor, think about how your torso moves. If you've never done it before, no worries, I'm about to help you out. So let's have hands on knees to start. For our cow, chest lifts, you're going to gaze slightly upward. Maybe roll your shoulders back a little bit. It's going to feel like your butt's kind of popping out in the back. That's our cow. Our cat, chin to chest. You're going to push your belly button toward your spine and round it all toward the back of the chair. All right, if you've got that, keep going. If you're still a little confused, I'll turn sideways so you can see what I'm talking about a little better. So inhale, here's the cow. Notice the scoop in the low back. Exhale, chin to chest, rounding, pressing everything back. Taking back to cow. Exhale, finding cat. All right, so keep moving between those two motions. Let's do 3 more. And come back to seated. Okay, now we're going to start warming up the hips. Just moving down. Inhale, lift right knee to chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, release. Try not to lean forward as you do this. We're trying to make our muscles work. Great job. Last round. Fantastic. Now we're going to work on extensions. So inhale, extend your right leg. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, extend your left leg. Exhale, bring it back down. And they don't have to come up this high. If you can only extend them down on the floor, that is perfectly okay. And last round. From here, I want you to grab your chair. If you're in a folding chair like me, you might grab these braces, or you might be able to grab the seat near the back. Right? And we are going to do some hip thrusts. So inhale, lift hips toward the ceiling. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. So really press into your feet. Squeeze your glutes. Let's do 2 more. Last one. My chair is noisy today. From here, this might be the hardest part for everybody. We're going to stand up. Make your way to standing, whatever that looks like for you. I'm just going to turn my chair for a better view for you, but you can stand right behind your chair if you like. Okay? So, standing behind my chair, I'm going to have you start out. Take big step back. And we're going to fold from the hips, reaching arms nice and straight, getting a little hamstring stretch, little shoulder stretch, lengthening the spine. Beautiful. Let's stand up and come right to the back of the chair. We're going to do some heel lifts. So inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bring it back down. Okay, you might be able to lift a lot. You might be able to come all the way up on your toes. So work where you're at today. Let's do 2 more. Beautiful. For this next part, I like to start with my feet a little bit under the back of the chair. It makes it easier to keep holding onto the chair. We're going to go into a warrior 1. So you step your right foot back, turn your right toes out to the right a little bit, 30 to 45 degrees. Deep bend in the left knee. You can hold on to the back of the chair. If you're feeling really steady, you might bring hands to heart or take your hands up overhead. Let's step the feet together, under the chair or behind the chair. We'll take it to the other side. Step that left foot back, turning it out slightly, deep bend in your left knee. Trying to keep your torso really up and down. That's why I like the foot underneath the chair slightly. So we're not leaning forward. Right, up and down, looking ahead of you. Great job. Let's step it forward. Now you can hold on to the back of your chair or turn so the chair's at your side. We're going to work on our balance and tree pose. So with the left hip next to the chair, left hand on the chair, I'm going to bring right heel to left ankle. You may stay there or travel your foot up the inside of your leg wherever you'd like to go, whether that's down at your calf or up in your thigh. And your free hand can do whatever you'd like it to do to help you balance. And if you're feeling really balanced, you can always challenge yourself and let go of the chair. Okay, let's release it down. And then turn so the chair is by your other hip or move your chair. Both work equally well. So we're going to put all of our weight into the right foot, right hand on the chair. Move that left foot up the inside of the right leg to its favorite place, whether that's kickstand, calf, or thigh. And you can use the chair as balance or not. Fantastic. Let's release down and find your way to being seated in your chair once again. Remember, we want to be seated more toward the edge so that we're not resting on the back. And I want you to take your knees nice and wide. You want hips, knees, and ankles in line with each other. So not this, right? Inhale tall, exhale, I want you to fold it forward. You might be able to rest your hands on the floor. I like to rest my arms on my legs in this so I can maintain that open position and get a stretch on the inside of my thighs. Relax your head. Inhale, come on up. Bring the legs together and we'll do a seated forward fold. So remember to fold from your hips as much as possible. So you can lay your chest down and just relax into this. You could grab opposite elbows or let your hands rest wherever they may fall. Next inhale, let's bring ourselves back up nice and tall. I want you to take your hands onto the seat again, like we did for our hip thrust. This time we're just going to do a seated camel, opening up the front of the body. So holding on, just inhale, lift the chest. You can drop your head back a lot or a little. Notice how it feels on your neck and pick your favorite neck position. The important part is really lifting through the chest. You can feel it stretch along the front of the body. We're doing a little back bend. Maybe squeeze the shoulder blades together. And release. Sitting up nice and tall. I want you to extend your right leg forward. Flex your toes to the ceiling. We want our heel resting on the mat. And we're just going to fold forward. Finding that nice stretch along the back of your right leg. Inhale, come on up. Bend that leg. We'll try the other side. Extend that left leg. Hinge it forward. Flex toes to the ceiling. Great job. Inhale, come on up again. We can bend that leg again. Now I want you to take your right ankle and cross it over the left knee. Okay. If this is difficult, you can straighten that leg and do it a little bit lower. Okay. Or just work on opening out to the side. You could just sit here and open to the side. For those of us with it up here, sit nice and tall. Work on opening to the side. If you like, you can fold forward so you feel more of a stretch on the outside of your hip. Inhale, come on up. Put your right foot back on the mat and we'll take it to the other side. So again, if you're really tight, you might just rotate your left knee away. Otherwise, let's try to bring that left ankle to the right knee. You might just stay here, or you might be able to fold it forward a bit. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Uncross. And we're going to do that big twist I promised at the beginning. Inhale here. Exhale, we're going to twist to our right. See if maybe your left hand can come to the right knee. And your right hand might be able to hold on to the back of the chair somewhere. Okay? So twist, twist, twist. Head turns last. And release, untwist. We'll take it to the other side. Twisting to our left, so right hand on left knee, left hand maybe holding onto the back of the chair or the chair seat, or it could be hanging out over here. Depends on your twist. If your hand is on your knee, caution you don't let it press your knees together. We want to keep our hip, knee, ankle in line, more or less. Let's release it. Beautiful. Now we get to take our Shavasana. So now if you like, you can scooch all the way back in your chair. We can use that back rest now. You can keep your feet on the floor and let your arms just relax on your lap or dangle if that feels okay. Or if you're a little odd like me, I like to sit in crisscross applesauce on my chair. Okay. I invite you to close your eyes. You can relax your head back. You can let your chin drop to your chest. Or if you like, you can hold it up. It's just not quite as relaxing. Okay. Wherever you're at, I invite you to close your eyes. Relax as much as you can without slumping off your chair, right? We do want to stay in our chair. Each inhale brings you relaxation, brings you a calm mind. Each exhale takes away any tension, takes away mental chatter. So we'll just spend a minute or two here. Let's make our next breath a really deep inhale and let it out with a sigh. Bring your head back to neutral. You can keep your eyes closed if you like. Right. We're going to sit up nice and tall, even using the back, that's fine. I invite you to open your eyes now. Let's take our hands out to the sides. Inhale, scoop up all the positive goodness from today's session and bring it down to your heart. I wish you peace, love, and happiness. Thank you for sharing this session with me. All right, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you'd like to see more chair yoga, let me know in the comments below. Or if you don't want to see any chair yoga, tell me that too. All right, toodles.